What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Time to take a look at the throwback 2016-2017 Noir Soccer Hobby Box from Panini. Blast from the past here for sure, with the new 2024-25 set coming out next week. 9 years since the set came out, and this is the first time that we're going to see this ripped on the channel. Of course, these did drop online for around 400 bucks or so, almost a decade ago, and resale was between 500 and 600 at the time. Resale now, though, is going to be anywhere between $3,000 to $4,000 at this point. Been sitting on this one for quite some time now, but yeah, super excited to rip this. And as always, we're here to show you guys what this product's all about. So let's get right into it, guys. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel, it really helps us grow, and helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that awesome stuff. And when you click on eBay search links on this page and make a purchase, it can result in us earning a commission, which also supports us in the long run as part of the eBay partner network. So here's the front of the box. Very nice gold and black design. Reminds me a lot of Futera stuff nowadays. But here is the back, so you guys can see what to expect. You might want to pause this to read everything, but we will have some information up on the screen for you guys. So let's open this up. This should be 2 packs per box, 10 cards total, and that's strange. Pretty sure we can remove the top, but I just want to keep it as is. So they definitely didn't use velvet for higher end sets back in the day. So, okay, actually I should have just done this from the beginning. You can remove this to get the packs out more easily. But yeah, some boxes will have 11 cards from what I've seen. So it says 10 cards on the box, but sometimes you get an extra one. But the first pack right here is going to be a base pack. It's going to have 4 cards total, 2 color base and 2 black and white base as well. Then the second pack over there, the thicker pack, is going to have 6 cards in it, usually 3 on-card autos or patch autos, sometimes 4 autos. And in addition to that, you are going to be getting 3 game-worn or player-worn mems as well. At this point, you guys probably would have seen all the sample images of what those look like. But I also have 2 cards from the set from my PC in the back, of course. And then we are going to take a little bit of a closer look at Dempsey here in a little bit. But yeah, here's a reference table on the screen for you guys to see what to expect in terms of base parallels. Super simple, 4 parallels, no base 1-of-1s unfortunately, but plenty of 1-of-1s in the entire print run. 163 1-of-1s to be exact, which means that you're going to be looking at 1 in 17 cases to pull a 1-of-1 from this, or basically 1 in 52 boxes, and each case is going to have 3 boxes inside. But in terms of actual case hits, the spotlight signatures should be it, which is, you know, this thing that I mentioned is what they look like. Very clean, dark background with gold ink. And here's what the back looks like, but let's put Dempsey in the back. And in terms of case hit autos, or case hit autos, it's never like been an official thing, but people kind of track the big autos from all the products from Panini. And anyway, those are going to be CR7, Messi, which is most likely going to be a redemption. Then we have Bale, Lewandowski, Neymar, and good old Iniesta. But all right, guys, now that that's out of the way, moment of truth. Christmas came early, and yeah, let's see what this first time rip is going to be like. All right, so 4 cards total, obviously. Let's take a look at the base 1x1, Raheem Sterling. So this is going to be a thick stock acetate kind of thing, so similar to some Immaculate cards. So these look really, really nice, really clean. Big fan of the design. So obviously this is the color subset for base, 33 out of 75 for England. And then another acetate here. I believe all the colors are going to be acetate, and then black and whites are going to be like matte or something. So out of 75 as well. Nothing too crazy here. David Alaba and Sterling. And our 2 base black and white. So you guys can see the material on the front is a little bit different. Not acetate and as glossy as the other ones. So Matuidi and Luis Suarez both out of 75. All right, now for the main event. That's what we all came here for. And I really, really, really hope we get something crazy, because this box has been sitting for way too long, guys. Way too long. I just hope that we don't get a completely a random, what do you want to call it, outcome here, with nothing working in our favor. But how do we want to do this? Let's use trying to see where all the, I don't know. I don't even know what the order for this would be. Looks like autos over there, so let's just work from the back. All right, first card is going to be Per Mertesacker for Germany. Look at that throwback V jersey out of 49. Let's take a look at the back. Player worn. So most of these are going to be player worn and match worn. I don't know if we mentioned that earlier, but I believe this is our second pack or second patch. 65 out of 75 is Gerard Piqué. Also player worn. This one is Spain. And then we have Luis Suarez. I might have to start actually doing this so you guys don't see the cards as spoilers. 40 out of 49, Luis Suarez. I feel like Suarez cards are very, very common in the set. Another player worn patch here. And did it end up being an extra card here? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Love to see it. All right, so is this going to be our first auto? Let's find out together. It is Matteo Darmian out of 10 somehow. Why is that color for 10? Kind of looked for a split second almost like silver or platinum 101. But there it is, 5 out of 10 on-card auto. All the cards in the set are going to be on-card autos, of course. And these should fit in 130-point top loaders. Let's test that out. I put this in a thick sleeve as well. I think the base might be slightly thinner. That's what it looks like at least. Nope, actually it's just as thick. Maybe 120, just in case. But all right, there's our first auto. Let's see what our second one is gonna be. This is also kind of nerve-wracking here because of the age of this product. And we have Rui Patricio, 9 out of 25. Patch auto. Player worn on this one. We have 2 autos left. I really, really hope we don't end up with a bunch of randos. All right, of course, we're gonna do a recap at the end for you guys, as always. But let's see here. Wow, look at that. Amazing patch, 18 out of 25, Harry Kane. One of my PC players. This is, all right, I'm done. I'm satisfied. I don't care what the last card is. This is absolutely amazing. Look at that patch. That is gorgeous. It's got like a shine to it and everything. Oh my God. Harry Kane, I think this is like his second year maybe, or a third year. Player worn. Wow, that's incredible. Match made in heaven, guys. Doesn't get any better than that for a collector. I mean, I'd be super excited, obviously, if I got like CR7 or Messi auto, but like for me, this is, look at that patch. On-card auto. I actually don't have that many Harry Kane on-card autos. I only have like a few because I'm super, super picky, but this is going straight to the PC. I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of this one. That is just, it's so hard to find patches like that. Just pulling them out of packs. All right, let's see what this last auto is. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Andrea Pirlo, let's go. Italy and AC Milan. Player worn out of 25 on card auto, and this one is gonna be on acetate. This looks absolutely amazing. This box could not have turned out better. I mean, obviously, like I said, CR7 or Messi or whatever, but like for me, this is, I will take this all day, every day. All right, there's a piece of hair or dust at the top corner there, but wow, this is amazing, guys. This is dream come true. I mean, for a single box that I picked up a long time ago, this is 2 very big thumbs up from me. All right, there we go. Andrea Pirlo, just look at that card. It looks absolutely amazing. Let's do a recap for you guys. As promised, let's put this guy in a 130 point as well. So we ended up getting an extra auto. We have Rui Patricio. I'll take it. Actually, his auto is kind of cool. Out of 25. And then out of 10, Darmian. And then Pirlo out of 25. Patch auto. Love to see it. Player worn. And then player worn Harry Kane. This is the card of the box, guys. That's amazing. Harry, you're a wizard. With one of the 3 Lions. Go England. All right, and of course, the 4 base cards that we got. We have 2 black and white out of 75. And then we got 2 color out of 75 as well. These are going to be on acetate, glossy, and then those are going to be matte, a regular finish. And then we got 3 patches. We got a dual patch here out of 49 Suarez. We have PK, and we have Mertesacker out of 75 and out of 49. I believe these were all player worn. You might be able to get match worn, but those are probably going to be rare in the set as well. But wow, amazing, guys. I have to put all bias aside when I'm rating this, but I'll put it up on the screen while we're talking about it. But overall, this is definitely going to be one of the higher rated sets on the channel for sure. And starting with the design, I do like the look of the cards. I like the simplicity, but it's not like a crazy design by all means. It's really good, but it's not like I got to give this like a perfect score kind of thing. So that's why it is where it is. And the best looking cards in this set, of course, are the spotlight signatures, like the Clint Dempsey that I showed you guys earlier. And yeah, the gold ink doesn't get better than that. And yeah, in terms of design, that's basically it. And base set size could have easily been cut in half. I mean, it's like 200 total, like 100 color, 100 black and white. But honestly, most people are going to be ripping these boxes, not really for the base cards. Let's be real. So for what this product is, the launch price was, basically perfect too. In my opinion, not perfect. The only reason why it's not perfect is because there was, several similar releases back then that were cheaper than this and were very, very close in terms of like output. So that's kind of why it ended up where it is. And obviously the product is going to be all about hits. So that's kind of what you can expect. That's why most people are going to be getting these boxes. And the good auto ratio definitely helps it a lot, being way above industry standard, with the main chases, of course, being CR7, Messi, Iniesta, Neymar, Lewandowski, Bale, Schweinsteiger, RVP, Buffon, Dybala, Harry Kane, like one of the ones that we got. And yeah, the list just goes on and on. Unfortunately, no Pele or Maradona, even though they were both around at the time. Rest in peace, legends, but pretty solid checklist if you ask me. But overall, if you can even find one of these boxes on the market nowadays, I'd say definitely try it out. If you have some extra cash sitting around, definitely a fun rip, even though it is priced super, super high at this point. I mean, it's just like supply and demand. This product has been out for 10 years and who knows how many of these boxes are left. But yeah, blast from the past for sure. So if you do end up ripping one of these, I really, really hope you don't end up with any redemptions, because those are going to be expired. And I have no idea if Panini is going to honor those or, even go through with their redemptions. I think they're mostly like James Rodriguez and like Messi are going to be redemptions, with like Isco as well from what I've seen. But yeah, pretty fun product, guys. That is basically it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this content and found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more videos, group breaks, and giveaways. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.